Hi, ladies. I am so excited as we are approaching the end of this anthology project. I want to tell you that I believe with all of my heart that this has been a delight to the Lord as we have gotten to do this as a form of worship. A form of worship. It reminds me of Malachi 3, in which I'm going to paraphrase it, where God pays attention to those who speak of him. And then he gathers the angels to actually write down their names of those who spoke of him and write their names down on that scroll. And on the day that when they call upon the Lord, he will answer them. And what I love about that is to realize that we don't call or talk about God because we want a reward, but we realize that he is the greatest reward that we get to talk about. And getting to get your submissions, more than what this is going to do for other people that read it, I believe that this was a way that we could minister to the heart of the Father. And he doesn't see what little we have, but he sees, wow, they love me. And I believe that when we took a step of faith, especially for those who said, I don't have the gift to write, but you still chose to believe God as the author and the finisher of your faith, was the one penning the reminders of who he is in your life. And I want to say thank you for being a part of that. And God is just so good. He's so sweet. He's so kind. And as tomorrow approaches, which is August 31st, just so you know, it will be due at 10 p.m. Just for my own reasons. But I just want to say thank you for being a part. Thank you for those of you who are sending just the last details of your bio. That was another part of this whole project that was brought to mind with the Holy Spirit, that the bio originally was, I was just going to scratch. I was just like, you know what? This is about you, Lord. This isn't about us. And he reminded me of the Gospels and how each of the Gospels has the name of the person who wrote it. And he said, this is their gospel. And this is about what I say about them. But the only way they can know who they truly are is by getting to know me, Teresa. And so all of these moments, these exercises that we thought were just for worldly reasons, I believe were for us to truly see what he says of us. Because in these moments that we're living in these days that we're living in, we're really needing to get to know God as this lover, as this God who is compassionate and merciful, so that even if we haven't been through things that we are going to come into contact with people that have gone through, that because of who he is, we get to be witnesses in our own life of watching him work in and through us to minister to others that we may not have ever walked on the paths that they walked on. We've maybe never had to endure the things that they've endured. But God, if he chooses to utilize us, that just like that game, Mother May I, that when something good comes to our lap, that we say, Lord, may I be a part of it. It looks like you. It looks like it's great. But God, is it okay if I do it? And I only want to do this with you, Lord. I only want to do this with you. It's not by my power or my might. And that's what I loved about each of you. Each of you had that concern. I don't want to do this unless it's him. And that's what's going to make this book even more beautiful. This is not about conjuring up something. This is about really remembering this God who has gone before us. When we felt sideswiped, we look back and see how God had gone before us. So thank you so much for being a part of this. If you have any questions, feel free to call me or email me or text.